Welcome to Market Mind Solution. A massive exodus is happening in Asian stock markets right now, and most retail investors have no idea how big this really is. Global investors are pulling a record amount of money out of emerging Asian equities. We're talking about $52 billion in foreign selling since the Iran war began. That is the biggest monthly outflow ever recorded, going back to 2009. It's worse than the COVID crash in March 2020. It's more than double the outflows we saw after Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022. Let that sink in. So what's driving this? Oil. Crude prices have surged because of the Middle East conflict, and Asia is getting hit the hardest. Here's why. Asia accounts for roughly 80% of the crude oil demand that flows through the Strait of Hormuz. So any disruption there has a disproportionate impact on inflation, growth, and corporate earnings across the entire region. The countries getting hit the worst are the ones that rely heavily on oil imports. Taiwan, South Korea, and India are leading the sell-off. These are massive economies with huge stock markets, and foreign investors are dumping shares at a historic pace. Meanwhile, US stocks have been relatively resilient. Why? Because America is a net energy exporter. Higher oil prices actually benefit the US in some ways while they crush import-dependent Asian economies. On top of that, a stronger dollar and profit-taking in chip stocks are adding even more pressure on Asian markets. Morgan Stanley just came out last week and told investors to sell into any Asian stock rally, citing the region's vulnerability to ongoing oil disruptions. And the situation isn't getting better anytime soon. Iran has rejected outreach from President Trump, and traders on Polymarket have the odds at less than 40%. Now here's the big picture question. Is this a generational buying opportunity in Asian stocks, or is there more pain ahead? History tells us that record outflows like this can sometimes mark a turning point, but only when the underlying crisis begins to resolve, and right now there's no resolution in sight. What's your move? Are you buying Asian stocks on this dip or staying away? Drop a comment. I'm Market Mind Solution. Follow for daily market updates. Follow for more market breakdowns.